Good morning, CFC friends. Welcome back to the Creations for Cures YouTube channel. I am Renee Diefenderfer, and it is my pleasure to do an art project with you today. We are in the last week of November and the first week of December, and our theme in the month of November was thankfulness. It's gratitude. We have so much to be grateful for. And today's project is going to be to make your home out of a paper plate. And what I love about this project is that we are staying home, we're staying safe, and we have so much to be thankful for when you think about your home. And it's different for everybody. I was thinking about when I travel. I love to travel, not this year, of course, but I love to travel. And one of my favorite feelings is when you come home from a trip and you get to sleep in your own bed, and it's just one of my favorite feelings. So let's do this art project together. So we're going to make our houses out of paper plates. Yeah, use your imagination. The possibilities are endless. I'm going to stretch what my house looks like. I'm going to just take it a little crazy. I'm going to go a little nuts here. So you'll need some supplies. You'll need a paper plate. You will need paper. I used blue and green today. Crayons. I've got crayons, markers, any sort of utensils, coloring, colored pencils or anything like that. You can use paints too if you have paints at home. You'll need scissors. You'll need glue. And then I do have just a little jar of gems here, pom-poms and sequins and feathers and so forth. So what I did was I just started by cutting a few shapes. So again, let your imagination run with this one. You can just draw your house directly on the paper plate. But I used a combination of shapes. So I cut a blue rectangle and then a blue triangle to make my little house. And so one of the things at my house is we have bushes and we have trees out front. And I just love them. So I'm going to cut out some bush shapes out of my green construction paper. Well, that's a little big. All right, let's cut this one in half. I'm going to glue my little hedges on here. Glue, and there we go. Two. This is, like I said, this is going to be a little bit of a stretch from the real life. But that's what's fun about doing art. It doesn't have to be real life. It's pretend land. It's whatever you want it to be. Just what I love about it. Okay, so I've got my two little hedges on here. Now I'm going to make my door. I really like, this is not how my door looks, but I do like this big old wooden doors. So here's my little door. It's funny because this is my imagination's in play, right? And I'm remembering this trip that my husband and I took. And we got to go to Iceland. It was such a fun trip. And if I had to describe Iceland in a color, I would choose blue. I would actually choose this color, blue, because it's surrounded by beautiful, cold, blue ice water. And it's just a fun place. It's really a fun place, too, to get inspired. They've got some incredible stories and folklore there. And in the land, how the land is, it's just, you start to really believe in some of the stories around elves and those little houses, and that's pretty cool. So that's what my house that I'm currently making now is starting to remind me of. It's starting to remind me of how I imagine like a little elf house in Iceland. So maybe that's the direction I'm going to go. But I don't know. I'm just going to town. So here's my little door. Yeah, see, it's looking like a little elf door. I'm going to make some windows here. Make some nice, I like big windows, lots of light in the windows. There we go. This is a good marker. Okay, so I got my little, it's like a little elf. Okay, so what should I do with the roof? Let's see here. Maybe I should draw a chimney. Should I try to draw a chimney? I'm going to draw it kind of out to the side. Here we go. So in my house, It's me, my husband, and then we just got ourselves a little kitten. And she's adorable. Actually, I should show you guys. Her name is Toods. She's polydactyl, which means she's got 6 toes on each paw. And she's just stinking adorable. So we named her Toods after her feet. And it's kind of crazy. But, you know, and she's adorable. So I'll introduce you to her here in a little bit because she's up in the window looking outside. She's having a great time. So I'm going to use some crayons because I personally love to use crayons, colored pencils, markers, all of the different textures and types of color. I just think it's fun. It breaks it up. So let's see. I'm just going to dump them all out. Let's make a mess. And I'm going to make the sky. I'm going to just do like purple swirls, you know, because why not? I'm wearing purple. I like purple. Purple's a good color. I'm just going to do some purple swirls. It's like a magical air around the house. There we go. Well, I wonder if I should put, I wonder if I can do a little kitty. I can put Toods in the house. Okay. Add a little texture here. There we go. Oh, you know what I can do to make it really fun? Let's put in some sequins. So the sequins are fun because what I like to do is I like to plot the glue where I'm going to put the sequins. So I kind of map it all out. I'll show you. There you go. See? So I mapped it all out. There's my purple swirls. and then I'll put my sequins in. Yeah, it was really fun. So when we were in Iceland, we actually rented a camper van. And it was one of those vans that you could sleep in. Like, actually, it was tall enough. Well, my husband and I are not very tall people, but it was tall enough for us to stand in. So it was very comfortable. And we drove the coast, the western side of Iceland, from Reykjavik south. And we just got to pull off on the side of the road and wherever looked good and sleep in our little camper van. And it was a fun little house. It was a fun little home for us for a week. And then one of my goals was to see the Northern Lights. You know, it was our very last night and we hadn't seen them yet. And so we were pretty bummed about it. But then I spotted them. And gosh, it was such an incredible magic moment. Oh, I just got it. Those are my purple swirls. See? I didn't think about that earlier. But those purple swirls, I'm going to say, are the Northern Lights. And this is my little Icelandic gnome home. I don't know if I can call them gnomes. I don't want to offend them. Reminds me of this old show, David the Gnome. Okay. Oh my God, look. So this is my home. It's not my real life home. It's my imagination home. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my real home. I'm grateful for my husband who I share this home with. And of course, Toods as well. I'm thankful for all the places that I've stayed along the way in my travel. And I'm thankful for the opportunity to have fun and create a new home on a paper plate with you. So I hope you had fun with me today. Before I sign off, I'm going to introduce you to Toods. Just because I talked about her, I don't feel like it would be fair if I didn't show her to you. Here's Toods. Oh, look, Toods. Toody Pop. All right, Toods, you like her home? You like her home? She likes the windows in the home. Alrighty, from Toods and myself, thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful day and enjoy the rest of the lovely month of November. Bye.